Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. According to Michael Benson, Andy Ruiz Jr. is reportedly set to fight Luis Ortiz next, and not Tyrone Spong. It's claimed Ruiz Jr. signed a contract to fight Ortiz before he signed to fight Spong, according to ESPN. You know, sometimes you can do things and you don't factor in the outcome. You know, this is ironic for Luis Ortiz because Ortiz, was teased, but it was more than a tease. Andy Ruiz had no intention of fighting Ortiz. So what he did was he signed probably a pre-fight agreement to fight Ortiz. And then, hey, I got this bad knee surgery deal. And then when that was over, he tried to now fight someone else. But now I don't know how liable this source is, but that's great news because now that forces Andy Ruiz to do something that people wanted him to do. Because you can't keep fighting people that we don't know or we don't want to see forever. You had your show with Anthony Joshua, the AJ Andy Ruiz show. That's over. You won one, he won all of it back. Now there's bigger fish to fry. Now see if Ortiz can beat Andy Ruiz. He will just be one dangerous old guy that bagged Charles Martin and Andy Ruiz. So basically, he's done a great share of defeats and wins in the PBC universe, right? So I don't know about the Triller because I don't know if Luis Ortiz will fight on Triller, but this is great news. And here's the deal, though. Andy Ruiz could probably beat Luis Ortiz now. Look at Ortiz in his last fight. He looked old, but he showed he was still dangerous. And I think if that's what worries Andy Ruiz, it's sad because you didn't even want to step up to fight someone that's getting older and older as day goes by. Okay. Ortiz is a gym rat, but you can tell his age is showing. His legs are old. His reflexes are not the same. Now, he's a guy that, is probably pretty dangerous, especially fighting someone like Andy Ruiz because he's shorter, but I think Andy Ruiz, I think Ortiz has problems with taller fighters, but he's definitely taller than Andy Ruiz, so it should be a good fight. But I think Andy should stop ducking. You know what I mean? And this is just kind of the strange way of how boxing, the sport that I love, that I hate so much, it could come to a full circle. Now, I hope this is true according to Michael Benson, because this is something I want to see eventually. It's not when we wanted it. I wanted it a couple years ago, but at least we will get it in time. So we will see what Andy Ruiz does to either worm himself out of this or accept the fight. So we'll see as time permits. But this is the new news concerning Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.